Times are different nowadays. When I was a kid, you weren't allowed to use some of the language that people use today. You weren't even allowed to say, shut up. My mom got mad at me whenever I'd say, shut up. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, you need to shut up. And we're going to talk about that next on the Purpose Under Pressure podcast. Well, welcome back. My name's Brian, and this is Purpose Under Pressure. It's a podcast that we do about developing sales and leadership success on purpose and under pressure. It's brought to you by the professional sales and leadership training team at Sandler by the Ruby Group. You'll find them in Akron and in Columbus, Ohio. They're in Jacksonville, Florida. They're in Capital Region, New York. They do their work on purpose because your team is doing work on purpose. You've got goals, you've got plans, you've got ideas on how to get there. And sometimes you need a little push. Sometimes things get tough. Sometimes the revenue numbers aren't quite there. And you're like, how am I going to get it done? And maybe a shortcut, maybe do it the right way. Stay on purpose. If you're looking for training, if you're looking for ways to grow your business, if you're looking for a consultant to help you be a better leader, I found the people for you. They are at Sandler by the Ruby Group. You can find them online at therubygroup.sandler.com. The Ruby Group, practical sales and leadership coaching for high pressure moments. So let's get cooking. I want to talk today about something that is really my biggest flaw. I sit here all the time and I preach to you folks, right? And it doesn't mean I'm perfect. Far from it. I am flawed more than most. And my biggest flaw is my big mouth. I talk too much. I talk all the time. I like to hear myself talk. I like to pretend that other people want to hear me talk. Maybe that's why I do a podcast. I mean, that all makes sense now. It's all coming together. I even practice sometimes what I'm going to say. Do you do that? Boy, when I get there, I'm going to say this. Man, I'm going to make sure I get that. I can't shut up. And it gets me into trouble. I've been in thousands of sales meetings with hundreds and hundreds of different businesses in my 36 years, selling marketing, selling goods and services. And yes, I've learned a thing or two. I know a little bit. But does that mean that I have to tell every single person what I know? Sandler by the Ruby Group talks about the Sandler rule, don't spill your candy in the lobby. Gosh, I wish I could learn that rule. I can't. Hello, Brian, come on in. Let's get to out it all comes. Everything I know about my product, about myself, about the customer's business, everything, all the candy spilled right there in the lobby. I don't even get a chance to talk to people about what matters to them because I'm so interested in telling them what I know, what matters to me. And I'm a good guy. I mean, it's important that I share good things, but folks, just because you know something doesn't mean you have to prove it. If a business owner opens up and starts to tell you how he feels, what the issue is, why it matters to him, shut up and let him talk. I've seen it happen to people all the time. No. It's easy to say now, but in the moment, it's just way too late. In the moment when you're you can't stop. It's too late. Shut up. Let your prospect talk. You may know what she's going to say. You may know why she's going to say it. You may even think you know the solution. Trust me, you don't. Even if you did your homework in advance and think you know a thing or two, shut up. That's the other problem salespeople have, is that they like to talk and really don't know anything. They didn't do their homework on this account. They didn't do their homework on the industry. They don't have 36 years of experience, let's say. They didn't even do a simple LinkedIn search before they barged in and started barfing up all the facts and figures about why their product and service is a must-have. They don't even know the people they're talking to. It's not hard. Clients appreciate when you do your homework. Clients appreciate when you can talk the language, when you know the issues. Clients want you to come prepared to your next sales call, and they want to be able to trust that you can help them as an expert. But they don't appreciate when you waste your time telling them everything you know about what you really have no knowledge of at all. It's like reading a book about MC squared, E equals MC squared, and then go telling Einstein all about it. Don't do that. Don't do that. So do your homework. Come prepared, but don't take over. Don't try to impress. Don't make the same mistake I've made a bunch of times before when I'm far more impressed with myself than the customer ever had a chance to be. To be a professional salesperson, you kind of have to learn how not to sell. Know enough to be dangerous, yes. Forget that you know the rest. Ask questions instead. Let the client tell you everything you need to know, including how to serve his business with excellence. Yeah, I'm hard on myself, I know. But knowing what I don't know is maybe one of the biggest lessons I've ever had to learn. And it's why I'm excited to talk with Doug Whittington of Sandler by the Ruby Group later on this week. We're going to talk about building business knowledge and business acumen, and then knowing how to use it in your client's best interest. That's on the next episode of Purpose Under Pressure. Be sure to look for that and all past episodes of Purpose Under Pressure at brianmediastrategies.com/podcast and wherever you stream your favorite shows. It's brought to you by the Ruby Group, practical sales and leadership coaching for high pressure moments. And until next time, no matter how high the pressure gets, just shut up and stay on purpose.